Please subscribe to our channel and also press bell icon to never miss another update.
So in this class we will see memory stack organization. In a previous class we have seen register stack organization. So what is memory stack organization? Basically we are considering our random access memory as a stack. So this is a huge memory and we are considering this as a stack, but we could not consider entire memory as a stack. So what we have to consider, we can consider a part of this entire memory as a stack. So we have considered this part of the entire memory as a stack. So this is our stack. It starts from 2000 address to 3000 address. So let think this memory is of 3000 word. So this is 3000 word memory and we are considering 1000 word for the implementation of stack. Okay, so this is the thing. Now in addition to this stack we are having instructions and data. So data is basically operand. In our terminology it is data is considered as operand and these are the instructions. So we have kept the memory for the instruction 1000 byte, 1000 word and 1000 word we have kept for the operand or data. So what can be instruction and what can be data? You write your C program like in C program you write add S plus O or add A plus B, add R plus S, whatever you write. So that is the part instruction that comes in the category of instruction and that will be stored here in this part of the entire memory. And when you write add A plus B are called operand. These operands will be stored in this part of the memory from 1000 to 2000. So here operand will be stored, here instruction will be stored. And there is a three kinds of pointers, that is program counter. It points to the instruction which is to be executed. So whatever instruction to be executed, next instruction to be executed, the address will be in program counter. So it retrieves the address it reads the program counter and retrieves the address, retrieves the instruction and places the address into instruction register. So we are having instruction register also. Similarly, we have another counter, address register. Okay. So what address register does? Address register keeps the address of the operand. So whenever you fetch the instruction, you will get the address of operand, and that will be kept in this address register, and operand will be retrieved. This is the thing. Now another pointer we are having, that is called stack pointer. So it is for the stack. Okay. So this is the stack. We have implemented this stack in negative way. Okay. You can this is the memory. You can implement the stack in positive also, but we have implemented it negative. So you are if you observe, if you consider this as a stack and observe this push operation. So first doing push operation, first what we'll have to check? We'll have to check full is equal to 0. Means full is equal to 0 means stack is not full. This is the thing. If full is equal to 1, the stack is full. So first you have to check this. If full is equal to 1, it will not be entire will not be executed. So if full is equal to 0, you perform the push operation. Push operation starts from here. So first it will subtract 1 from the stack pointer and will be stored in the stack pointer. Okay. So suppose you are here. Okay. Suppose you are here. So what will happen? If you are here, you could not get the full is equal to 0. Will you get full is equal to 0? Yes, you will get full is equal to 0. So whatever SP is, if here if you are your stack pointer is pointing this memory location, your stack will not be full. Your stack is empty basically. Okay, so push operation will be performed, and what you will do, you will subtract 1 from the stack pointer. So what is the value of stack pointer? Value of stack pointer is 3000 here. So 3000 will be subtracted by 1. So in this stack pointer 2999 will come. So and this stack pointer will point to this location. This is 2999. So now stack pointer is pointing to this location. Now what you are doing, whatever in your data register will be copied into this memory location. So this memory location, your data register having as, it will copy it into that memory location. This is the thing. If you now you will check SP is equal to 2000. So SP is not is equal to 2000. SP is equal to 2999. So it will not be set. Okay. So this portion will not be executed. So we are subtracting 1 from the SP. This is that is why we are implementing this thing in negative way. So this is our top of the stack. If you are considering this is your top of the stack, you are implementing this thing by positive manner. Okay. So this is the way you can consider your stack from here either, or you can consider your stack from here. So we have considered the stack from here. This is the top of the stack. Okay. Now this is the code for push operation. Now we'll check the pop operation code. Okay. So it will check. You can retrieve the things from the stack if your stack is not empty. If your stack is empty, you could not retrieve the data. This is the thing. So first we will check if your stack is empty, so your stack is not empty. It is 0. If it is empty, then empty will be set to 1. You will get the empty value 1. You are getting the empty value 0. What is the meaning of that? Your stack is not empty. And if your stack is not empty, you can retrieve you can pop the data from the stack. So now what you will do, whatever your stack pointer pointing will be copied into data register. So this is what pop operation is. Okay, so your stack pointer is popping this memory location 2999. So S will be popped and copied into the data register. This is the thing. So this is your pop operation. Now you will increment the SP by 1. Okay. So you will increment the SP by 1. So it is 2000. Presently it is 2999. And if you increment it by 1, it will be 3000. So now your stack pointer will point to this 3000 memory location. This is the thing. So now let us check. We have performed register stack organization. One operation will also perform this operation. Same operation in this memory stack organization. So what we are doing? We have initially push S into the stack, then O into the stack. So these are the push operation. Then add operation will come. Opcode add will come. What we will do? We will pop these two things. Okay, so we will pop O, we will pop S, and we will add this thing, and we will push again S plus O. So this will be popped and added, and S plus O will be pushed into this stack. So remember one thing, this we do not use this element, this first location. So your first location will be that actually. So S plus O will be popped into the stack. Now what will happen? You have pushed S plus O in the stack. Now you will push another variable and another variable A. Now add operation will come again. So now what you will do, you will push M, push A. These will be pop M, pop A, and it will be added. It will be added Okay, it will be added and again pushed into the stack. So m plus a will be pushed into the stack. This is the thing. Okay. So now multiply operation will come. Now you will again pop m plus a and you will pop s plus o and you will multiply both the things. So it will be popped, and finally it will be multiplied. So what will happen? S plus o m plus a multiplied. So this is it. And it will be pushed into the stack. So we have pushed this thing into it. So this is memory stack organization. Earlier we have seen register stack organization. So what is the difference between these two stack organizations? Difference is that register stack organization is very costly because that organization resides in the central processing unit, and this memory is out of the central processing unit. This is the thing. So earlier register stack organization is too costly as compared to memory stack organization, because registers are very costly as compared to memory. Memory is not too much costly, so we can implement this thing here in memory. So here we will get more words, while in case of register stack organization you could not have more words. Okay, this is the thing. So now rest of the things are similar, only your code will be changed. So that is all about the memory stack organization.